Okay. Okay, hello, hello. Hello, hello everyone.
Hi.
Hi, we're just waiting for a few people, so we'll see how we get on. Hope you can see me okay. I hope you can hear me. Okay. Okay, lovely. Oh, it's so good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. So lovely. You can keep yourself mute. You can have the video on. You don't have to. It's absolutely up to you. Um, I will be recording the session. Last week there was a bit of a technical issue, so unfortunately I didn't manage to record the session, but I have pre-recorded something. So whoever missed last week, I will have the session. I will have especially the tips for the posture and the guided meditation. I'll have it for you. So let's just wait a couple more minutes. Okay. Lovely. I hope you're all well today. I hope you had a good day. It was a really busy day for me, so I'm really looking forward to this. I'm so looking forward to do this with you. Okay. Mm. Right, I'm still waiting for a couple of people, so but we can chat. I know that some of you already you have been doing some meditation on your own, which is fantastic. So I'd like to just say if you could drop me a few lines in a chat box. Where do you feel you are? You beginner, or how much meditation you've tried? If there's any style that you are focusing on at the moment, just a few lines. Um, So I did meditate today just before our session. I thought I'm just gonna tune in and see what the group will like, what you're craving, what you're looking for today. Oh, 20 years beginner, perfect. Now the beauty about meditation is it's always because things are changing. We constantly, as we're growing as personalities, our environments are changing, our situations are changing. The meditation's never completely the same, and that's the beauty. So always being open and just absorbing whatever's there and accepting and growing that space that's a bit more permanent. It's the aim. Oh, never managed to sit for long. Okay. Wow, 4 to 5 times a week. Perfect. Okay. So lovely. I've tried many types of meditation, but I think ultimately meditation is your own practice. So it always helps to have some um, guided support. But I think when you move to more, let's say, when you develop a relationship with your meditation, with your practice, it's always quite nice to go back to that home. Okay, I think we're gonna start. And if anyone jumps in, we can always let people in. So I'm just gonna make sure that I have that you can all see me. Okay. Okay, so right. So last week, I hope you can see me. Can you see me? Can you see me? Yeah. And can you hear me okay? Perfect. Okay, great. So last week, I'm just going to touch a little bit on what we covered last week. We were talking about the posture and why the posture is really important for meditation. So I think I might have mentioned, I'm not sure now, but I might have mentioned that I like to sit so my hips are slightly higher than my knees. So always choosing a posture, especially, if you, after a whole day, if you've been sitting behind the desk, etc., it's quite good to just drop the knees down and have the hips slightly higher. Also, if you have any lower back issues, now I've got this little stool here where I can just really sit quite nicely. But if you have any lower back issues, I have this little pad that works really well, and I kneel on it. So my knees are even lower than that. So that's quite nice for the lower back. You can drop the knees even further. So we've mentioned also, I've mentioned that for the posture as well, sitting upright and having that sort of sense of uplift, sense of elevation and nice straight spine really, really helps. So today, yeah, lovely. If you have any blankets, cushions, anything that makes you nice and comfortable, bring them in, just so you feel like you have all the comfort. If we do meditation, is a practice. So you are constantly exploring, whether it's the posture, whether it's your breath, the depth of your meditation. You are constantly exploring your inner world and going in and discovering. So I'd like to invite you to have that mindset, to just be really open, because the meditation's never really the same when it starts to become maybe when you start looking for the familiarity and the start developing habits, maybe the meditation might lose a little bit of the sparkle. So just see if you can really open up to just be present with whatever there is. And I think we've covered the lower dantian, middle dantian, and upper dantian, the connection to the earth, connection to your emotional self, to your heart, and then connection to the heavens. Now, this comes from a system. I'm using a system, Chinese medicine system, and I like the system, but it is only a system. We sometimes put words and we create systems, and so we can connect with other people through communication, but ultimately there's no such thing as system. When you are meditating, when you let go of the body, let go of the mind, let go of the emotion, there's just pure stillness and bliss, and that's the space you are cultivating. That's the space you are looking for, the most neutral space. So hopefully we will be able to reach some of that during our sessions. I would love that for all of us. So let's move on to the breath. So in different maybe ancient cultures and in ancient medicine or original alternative medicine, breath is really important aspect of just natural way to calm your nervous system, to bring a little bit more clarity into the mind, to bring more oxygen into your body. Just the breath has so many important ways how you can keep your body healthy, your mind healthy, etc. So breathing is absolutely natural. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to alter anything. It's the connection to the breath. Usually it's the body that tense up, the muscles tense up, your fascia becomes restricted for one reason or another. Sometimes the body's dehydrated. So we live in a real world, we live real life, and we experience trauma, things happen, and the body responds. So sometimes we find ourselves in a situation we cannot run away from, and I'm sure we all been there, and we just have to breathe through the experience. I mean, breath is amazing. If you start breathing properly, you can expand your diaphragm about 3 inches, which is incredible. I think it's quite a good chunk of space that you can create within your body. So the body will breathe on its own. You just connecting to the rhythm of the breath and using the breath as your anchor in meditation. So it'll help you to be more present with that, with your body and with the rhythm. So everything else can wait. The world around can just pause for a little bit while you reconnecting and coming back to your breath, to your center, to your body. So breath work is very popular these days because people are realizing, yes, there's also scientific evidence that the breath actually does support you in so many ways and offers so many health benefits from relaxed muscles and you mentioned clear mind, etc. And so it makes sense to breathe, makes sense to focus on the breath and keep that gentle focus on your breath. You can slow a heartbeat with your breath as well. So some people practice breath work for longevity, they want a long life, and who wouldn't enjoy your children, enjoy your grandchildren, etc. And have fun with it as well, because the breath, there's so many depths that you can reach with just breath work, and you might have a lot of experiences through through just breathing. So makes sense to breathe. Let's breathe together. Okay, so do you have any questions? Would you like to ask anything that sort of pops into your mind that would maybe you would like to explore while we're meditating on the breath? Anything that pops into your mind? I mean, the body, like I mentioned before, the body has a pocket of energy that might be blocked in different parts, and that energy is there, and it's waiting to be released. And when you release that energy, obviously you can use it somewhere else in your body. So through the breath, and just through the breath, you can really open up pockets of stagnated energy, or some blockages that have been there for a long time since we were children. Because as a children, we also grew up in an environment, so we all carry some of that environment with us. So, yes, okay, thank you, Laura. That's a great question. So, if there are like types of breathing, so different techniques of breathing. So, there are so many ways how you can breathe, and there are different techniques that you can explore. Today we just we will stick to maybe we can explore a couple if we have the time. So some people prefer to breathe just through the nose. If you maybe really want to really open up the body and get as much circulation and free up from any emotional stagnation, you can start with breathing in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth, as you know, with a sigh, or just as much as I can, just to release that body. So sometimes when I get into start getting into my meditation, I breathe like that first for 5-10 minutes, just to open up my stomach, open up my my diaphragm, my chest, and just release that tension. So really breathing, we can try it together, like take a really deep breath and just sigh out as much as you can. Now that just already feels probably better. So this is a way to really unblock any emotional tension from the body. Obviously there are different ways when you, that's at the beginning of your practice, when you just want the body to relax. When you get into meditation and you want to explore maybe counting, that's also a really nice way to give something to your mind. The mind will always wander and will want to ask questions and will want to daydream, etc. So it's actually a good way to anchor the mind in something that will not disturb your meditation, will help your meditation. So some people really like the counting, and there's a technique called breath meditation, counting on 4. So you breathe in using obviously counting up to 4. So you breathe in 1, and then as you sort of make that little pause, that's 2, and then as you start breathing out, that's 3, and then a little pause, that's 4. So there's always like a little pause between the out breath and in breath. So you breathe in 1, then pause 2, you breathe out 3, pause 4, and then you repeat again, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can try it again. We can try it together. Just a lovely, good little exercise. So I hope you all are ready. You have all your cushions for you, sitting nice and straight, relaxed shoulders and upright spine. Now, so what I would like you to do, you can close your eyes, or you can leave them open. And when you're ready, I'd like you to just take a nice deep breath in. And release. Now let's start counting. So nice deep breath in, 1, pause, 2, out breath, 3, pause, 4, and again 1. And now I'm going to just let you do it yourself. Go in your own time. Just follow your breath. Follow your own pace. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose. Okay. Now I'd like you to come back into the room. Just finish counting, finish. Okay. So that's a little exercise. You can play with this. I quite like just playing with it, because sometimes the out breath is so much longer for me. So when I breathe in and I go on and I count 1, and the pause is quite short, but the out breath is really long for me. And then the pause is quite long as well. So what you could do, you can play with it a little bit and just count as go with 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to synchronize it with the out breath and the in breath and the pause. You can just count as you go along with the breath. Try that as well, and let me know how that feels. If that feels any different. Okay, so when you're ready, I'd like you to come back into the room. So I wonder if that felt different for you, if that was flowing differently for you, if that was better or worse, or if you find it easier. Some people like the counting, some people don't like the counting, but I think at the end we're going to explore the mantra, which is very similar, that you're using the words using the counting, using the words, to just give something to do for the mind to engage in, so you can really just focus on the flow of your meditation. Now there are also breathing exercises when you really pull your stomach in. So you breathe in and you pull your stomach in. It's like this is quite, can be quite difficult, but it helps, again, it helps to engage all the core muscles. When you breathe, all the internal organs are getting nice massage throughout 24/7. So it's the best way to move the body or the internal organs and the body inside through your breath. So this type of breath you can try as well. When you breathe in, you suck your belly in and you hold, and then you breathe out and you just let go of everything. Just again, expanding that belly, opening the diaphragm. Maybe we can try it. So you don't use the counting, but you just hold that tummy in really.
Arancha, and the out breath is through your mouth?
Sorry, Monica, can you repeat that?
Yeah, the out breath, it's through your mouth or it's through your nose again?
Yes, so we're gonna try both. I let go through my mouth, but we can try through both, because when you let go through mouth, you really let go. You can the breath can be a bit shorter. When you let go through your nose, it takes a bit longer. So it's more controlled through the nose. So we can try both. We try first through breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe in, you bring your belly, you just suck your belly muscles in and you hold. And you hold for a while, and then when you're ready, you release through your mouth. Okay. So I've tried both. I don't know if you just did the mouth, or did you try the nose as well? You can try the nose now. With obviously having breathing through your nose in, and then through your nose out, you have more control over that breath, and it just feels a little bit more smooth. But it is okay to do it through your mouth as well, because it's just a different way how you release the breath, how you let go. We're gonna try it with your nose, just breathing through your nose. Hold those muscles in. Hold for a while. And when you're ready, just slowly let the breath out through your nose, nice and controlled. Now you might notice a lot of tension might be coming out. A lot of tension, you might feel like your belly just naturally wants to expand more. It just wants to be open. So this is very good when if you do hold a lot of tension in your stomach, if you have any digestive issues, just really opening the belly through this kind of breath. This is like a warrior breath. This is not the nice relaxing breath. It's a warrior breath, but it's very good for, if the fascia is really tight. And the organs down here are inflamed or anything like that, this breath is really, really beneficial. So
may I ask a question?
Of course.
So for how long can I use this kind of breath throughout the meditation? It's for the beginning, or can I have like the whole meditation with this kind of breath?
You can have the whole meditation with this kind of breath. It depends what you want to achieve now. Usually, it's nice to explore different ways, because where you want to get is that your body, you can just let go of your body. You don't have to think about the body. You don't have to feel the body, because when you go deeper with your meditation, you're creating space that is beyond the body. So if you have any tension, if you have any health issues, if you have any pain in the body, you will probably notice it. And when you sit down to meditate, first of all, when you tune in, you notice different feelings, different sensation. Oh, this hip. Oh, my lower back. Oh, I just had shoulder injury. So when you start exploring different breaths, you bring more oxygen into your body, and the fascia starts to relax and starts to loosen up, and you can open up as well. So you have a bit more space physically, and then it's much easier then to go into your meditation and have more still meditation, less thoughts. So that's the aim. That's what we are trying to create. There could be emotional tension. Emotional tension also sits in different parts of the body. If you've just had a situation with work colleague, family member, etc., it can sit somewhere in the body. So I find that what helps me is the breathing that I would use for this is more focused. So I bring my attention into the area where I feel the pain, where the discomfort is. So and I just really try to use my soft attention. So I breathe into the area, and I breathe out and release the area. Breathe into the area, release the area. So again, it's a different type of breath. If you have any, if you hold any emotions, and in the Chinese medicine system, I like that one. Different organs hold different emotions. So for the heart, it's more anxiety and joy. The liver on the right. The liver is anger and resentment. Kidneys and bladder, they hold fear. Your spleen holds worry. Your lungs hold grief. So if you have any grief, if you have any sadness, you really want to bathe your lungs in the light and just give them that sort of attention and really look after them. So you can use a breath that is more, it's more like a mindfulness, I'd say. So soft breath, you're breathing in into the organ and breathing out the sadness or the grief, and just relaxing the area. So if also will also help with emotional tension as well. If you're sitting down and the emotions are high, or something's happening, so you can use the tapping as well. I don't know if any of you use the tapping, if it's something that you came across. So the tapping is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. It's a form of technique to release emotional tension from the body and change the inner environment and reprogram your thinking in the moment. So let's say I have some grief, or let's say I have some anger, I have some frustration. I just had a conversation with someone and I'm not happy, so I'm angry. And obviously the anger is preventing me from sitting down and relaxing and taking that time, that space and time off. So what you could do, there are meridians that run throughout the whole of your body, and at the end of the meridians are points that are like exit and entry points. So the EFT is based on the concept of the meridians and the network of channels. So it draws from the Chinese medicine again. So at the end of the channel, there are points that are that help you to sort of absorb and release energy. So when you tap them or when you massage them, it connects with the organ and helps to release that blocked emotional energy. So you start here on a karate chop point. So this is on a small intestine channel. So just there, and you tap, and the tapping comes with affirmations. So use affirmations such as, although I have this anger in me, I feel this anger, I feel this frustration, I'm so frustrated about this situation. This situation is making me so angry, this anger. And although I have this anger in my body, then after you moved onto your face, so there's a point just on the outside, sort of inside of the eyebrow, that's on a bladder channel. So you tap there, and then you move here. So although I have this anger in my body, I completely and fully love and accept myself. And then under your eye, under your nose, on your chin, under the clavicle. So this is kidney point. Very good, especially for fear. And then on a spleen channel, under your, on a bra strap. And then the end point is on the top of your head. So although I have this anger in my body, although I feel frustrated and really, really upset about this situation, and I really want to resolve this situation in a decent and calm way, but I still feel this anger. And I want to release this anger now. And although I feel this raging anger, I completely and fully love and accept myself. I deserve all the love in the world. And that just changes the environment within you, and you feel like, well, I've resolved it, at least for myself. And you can bring yourself a little bit down and start meditating. So I hope that's helpful. Tapping is great. It's really taking over for sensitive people. If you, this is something I've been doing with my clients, because some of my clients are a little bit sensitive, and the tapping is actually a little bit traumatic for them. So you can also massage the area. So instead of tapping, you giving yourself like a little massage. Oh, that's so soothing. That's really, really soothing. Because often it's the little your inner child that's hurting. So children are very sensitive, so they might be more responsive to a little soft massage than tapping. So you can play with it, try both, see which one works for you better. Okay. Lovely. Thank you so much. If you have any more questions, anything that I can answer, one thing also, I just remembered because last week we were covering the posture and different ways how you can sit and make yourself comfortable. I think some people, especially if they can't sit, they meditate lying down. It might not be completely ideal because your body is like an antenna, so it's a receiver. So when you're lying down, you can't get the same level of connection. But it is okay to meditate lying down. And what I would recommend is to put bolster under your like a bolster. If you have like a yoga bolster, put bolster so your chest opens up. So you're lying on a bolster. It just again, it just makes it helps the body to just be a little bit more open, and you can start absorbing a little bit better. So that's one thing I remembered. I don't think I mentioned that last week. So I can see there's no question. So lovely. We can move on to our meditation tonight. So what I'd like you to, well, first of all, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate this. I appreciate the time. This is the first time I'm doing something online, and it feels very different but exciting. So I'm so happy that you made this time for yourself, that you turn up, and we can do this together. Thank you. Okay, so just in your own time, when you feel ready and you are comfortable, if you can just find yourself a nice comfy position to sit in, to if you want to try the kneeling position, if you want to lie down, that's absolutely fine. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes. And just slowly start noticing the room that you, or the space that you're sitting in. You might notice the temperature of the room. You might notice distant sounds. And see if you can allow those to be there as a part of your practice, part of your meditation tonight. And now just bring your awareness to your posture, to your body. Letting go of any tension from the body. Gently breathing into the areas where you might still hold some discomfort, pain. See if you can really release that area and soften every muscle. And now I'd like you to imagine that there is a pole inside your body, elevating your body. Holding everything up. This pole is running from the bottom, from your perineum, through the middle of your body, all the way to your head. Helping you to sit straight. And gently pulling your head up. And all your muscles are relaxing around it. See if you can drop your shoulders a little bit. And I'd also like to invite you to soften your jaw. And soften all muscles of your face. And then just bring a gentle attention to your spine. Starting at the bottom of your spine, releasing vertebra after vertebra. And as you get to the top of your spine, I'd like you to imagine golden color spreading into your head and through your body, into your arms and into your legs. Feeling every inch of your body with relaxation. See if you can allow this light to fill your body completely. And welcome sense of peace, and when you feel ready, in your own time, just gently guide your attention to your breath. maybe taking few deeper breaths. Really opening up your diaphragm, sending your breath all the way into your belly. Now just let your body breathe on its own. And gently pay attention to the rhythm and pace of your breath. Your breath is like an anchor in your meditation. So if you notice your mind wandering off, just gently bring yourself back to your breathing. You can place the tip of your tongue on the top palate, just behind the teeth. To bring a little bit more grounding. We are breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And again, if you notice any distractions, just see if you can allow them to be there as part of your practice. And just keep your gentle focus on your breath. And now what I'd like to invite you to do When you're ready, just place gentle attention on the area on your forehead, just between your eyebrows. Really gentle attention, like if you were gazing at a horizon, distant horizon. And just allow your body to breathe. Just soften your eyes and your eye sockets. Keeping the focus on your forehead. You notice any part of your body tensing up, just gently guide your breath into that area, softening and melting any blockages, any tension. This is a beautiful, restful moment for your body. You are nourishing every cell in your body. If you notice any faults, see if you can breathe a little deeper. Stretching your diaphragm, stretching your belly, expanding your belly like a balloon. Just filling your body with oxygen, with fresh new energy. You are doing so well. And now, in the next few moments, I would like you to let go of the focus on your breath and on the point in between your eyebrows. And when you feel ready, just start slowly coming back into the room. There's no rush. Maybe start bringing movement into your body. Moving your hands, your fingers, your feet, your toes. Um, and when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Okay. So, thank you again for joining me tonight. I hope we all learn something, because I always do. Just to bring everything together, the breath that we covered, or what we discussed, the different types of breath. There's obviously many more. We can do like a whole 6 sessions on just breath. But I think the most common breath is breathe through the nose, breathe out through the nose, using counting. And we also mentioned the breath where you pull your stomach muscles in and you hold, and you hold, and you massage those organs, and then you release, and it really sends the belly out open. So if you've had a busy day and standing around a lot or rushing around, it really helps to open up that area and connect your gut with your brain, and just make your practice a little bit more stable. So I will send you, this is a recording, so that's great. So I will send you this, and there will be also a transcript, so you can read it if you want. But if you have any questions, please do send me a message. If you have any questions now, maybe let me know how it went for you. We've got a little bit more time, 5 minutes until I will have to close the session. But if you have any questions, just let me know. You can also contact me personally. I'll be happy to answer anything. But yeah, I hope you have a really beautiful evening, and you feel nice and soft and relaxed, and yeah, ready to have a nice sleep. Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Excellent. Okay, well, I will see you next week. Again, if you can't make it, there will be a recording, so we should be okay. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you would like to. Oh yeah, next session will be a little bit more. We can talk more. This is just I was leading the session this week and last week, but next week, because we're going to touch a little bit more about, I'm going to talk about identity. So everyone can chip in a little bit more, and I think it will be a nice theme because we can have a perception of something, and we can discuss it and see what other people think and feel. So thank you so much, and have a lovely evening and enjoy. I'll look forward to seeing you all again. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.